In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play Autumn Leaves chords. Hey, my name is Paul Tobey from jazzmental.com. Thanks for joining me. In this video, which is the fourth video in our playlist, we're going to talk about how to play the left-hand chords when playing with the right hand soloing and melody. So if you missed the first few videos of this playlist, I'm going to post a link up here. You can check that out. We talked about putting the bass line together, putting the drums in, and now we're really just working on the piano. So let's dive in and get started. So as you can see by the chart I've laid out in front of you, there is this 2-5-1 progressions. It's like cycle of fifths. And we talked about that in the previous video. So I'm not going to go through that in detail right now. What I am going to say is I've written the chord voicings in the left hand along with the rhythm. So those chord voicings, that comes out of a system that I have for playing 2-5-1s in all keys. Essentially what it is the C minor ninth chord. And what we're doing is we're not playing the root. The root is covered by the bass. What we are doing is taking 3, 5, 7, and 9 and taking the top two notes and moving them to the bottom. And that's where the C minor seventh voicing comes from. And then all you need to do is drop one note to the F7. Then when we get to the B flat, all we're doing is playing it in root position, except we're taking the top note and putting it at the bottom. And then we're playing an E flat major 9 chord and the A minor 7 flat 5 chord in the third inversion, and then playing D7 flat 9 without the root. So let's play that again. And of course, when we get to the G minor 7th chord, it's just G minor 7 in root position, except take the 7th and put it at the bottom, which makes it the third inversion. All right, let's move on to the next section, which is the top of page 2. We're going to do A minor 7 flat 5, which is this. So I've talked about this in previous videos. Essentially, A minor 7 flat 5 has the same tritone in it as an F7 chord. So all we're doing is playing the F7 inversion. And then we're jumping up to a D7 sharp 9. And you can always substitute flat 9, sharp 9, maybe not consistently, and it depends on the melody note, but in this case, we're substituting the sharp 9 for the flat 9. So A minor 7 flat 5, to D7 sharp 9, and then all the other chords are the same as we learned the first time around. And here's where it changes. So the bass is going down in half steps. But what we're going to do is we're just going to play the 2-5-1 of F. So G minor 7th to C7, which is the same chord progression as C minor 7 to F7. It's just starting in a different place. And then the same thing for the F minor 7. So those progressions are exactly the same. The 7th falls to become the 3rd of the next chord. So and that's pretty much it. Let's play it with the bass and drums again and let's see how it goes. Okay, there's one quick thing that I need to point out. If you look at the last 4 bars, it starts with an E flat major 7, and you'll notice that I played this chord and wrote that chord in there. That's because in some cases you can substitute the A minor 7 flat 5 chord with the E flat major 7 chord. So it really doesn't matter if the bass player is playing E flat. Still sounds great. And sounds a lot cooler than just an E flat major 7th chord. So you can put that substitution in if you want to. So what I want you to do right now is let me know what kind of chord voicings that you're using for Autumn Leaves, and if you could post that below, that's great. Or if you have any questions about the chord voicings that I'm using, you can ask those questions as well. In the next video, we're going to dive in and start to take care of some of the soloing for Autumn Leaves. So you'll notice that I soloed a bit on the tune, and I want you to understand the scales and what I'm doing with that, because obviously scales are really part of the soloing that's really important. And also, in addition to that, you want to sometimes spell the chords and also play the blues scale. That's a cool thing. So I talk about these in other videos, but this is specific to Autumn Leaves. So I hope you enjoyed this tune. Let me play you out with a little more Autumn Leaves. So if you got some time, go over and check out jazzmental.com. I'd appreciate it if you did that, and we'll see you in the next video. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're making 5 videos a week, just like this one, on various aspects of music and the music business. So I'd really appreciate it if you could come back and join me another time. Take care.